Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fabulous edition of Theater Talk at 3 o'clock. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, it was just last week we were here together.
I know. And y'all still have a lot going on because we talked a little bit about it last week, but there's even more to talk about this week.
It is, and I think the important thing to know is that, you know, we're still open.
Yes.
And we've got shows coming in, so we're excited about that. And all of our shows are really right now on our website.
Yeah, exactly. That website that you're seeing on your screen right there. And
Yes.
I mean, y'all do a great job of updating and everything, but let's go ahead and talk through it a little bit about what's coming up.
So on Tuesday we have Freedom Riders. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the school matinee because the SASD is going through some protocols right now for what's going on in terms of the pandemic. But we still have the evening show scheduled, so we encourage people to come out for that. Right now, it's currently in the Murphy, but we may move it to the Brooks and Bates based on attendance.
Okay, got it. But it's open to the public. They can get their tickets and everything right now.
Yes, and we're excited to have them here. They'll be in on Monday, and then they'll put on a show for Tuesday. And this is their first stop as they get on tour.
Nice. So we're literally the first ones to have them.
Yes.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Y'all do a lot of great things over there. So let's see. What else is coming up? We actually have a little clip. Are we ready for that?
Yeah, we have Jason Petty and Gail Bliss. So if you love classic country, and I know a lot of folks here do. They're the show to watch. This is the second time coming in through. And if you love Hank Williams and Patsy Cline and all that genre of music, you know, come out and get your tickets now.
This is the one. Okay, we are going to show you that video, folks, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about it. But here's an idea, just so y'all know.
Jason Petty and international singing star Gail Bliss take you back in time on a musical journey through the magnificent history of country music in Classic Nashville Live. The legendary songs all come back to life in this fast-paced, humorous, and poignant tale of the music that became the soundtrack to several generations. George Jones, Hank Williams, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, and many more are featured in this wonderfully acclaimed production. Classic Nashville Live, Friday, February 4th at the Murphy Performance Hall.
Tons of fun. That was just a little sneak peek.
Tons of fun, exactly.
Fantastic. So tell us all about this show.
So it's Jason Petty's second time coming through San Angelo. And he actually has a variety of different programs that he puts on. So this is part of his Nashville Live tour, which is really exciting. They'll play a lot of the classics. You know, I'm looking forward to it because I grew up on the classics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who didn't?
Yeah, I lived in Singapore for 13 years of my life as a kid. And my, you know, connection with American culture was really country music and rock and roll.
Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before, but music just transcends everything and brings people together.
It does transcend. And, you know, this category of music is really timeless. You know, you can live, you know, the 20s, the 2000s were kind of forgettable. And, you know, you can't really, you know, nowadays it's hard to think about a genre maybe that has a timeless quality that these Nashville songs of Hank Williams and Patsy Cline really have. You know, those songs resonate through the generations. Yeah,
they really do. And something that's, again, we got to touch on is all these folks coming in. You know, we have amazing shows, amazing local performers, but a lot of these folks are coming in from, you know, Broadway, from Nashville, from all these places, and we don't have to travel. We just go to SafePak.
Yeah, so that's the ultimate goal, I think, and I know that's the goal for everyone in San Angelo is to make sure that on the weekends you don't have to drive 5 hours to Dallas. You can drive 15 to visit us at 82 Gillis Street.
Yeah, 82 Gillis Street.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So, okay, while we're kind of on the topic, let's just lay out a little bit of the mission of SafePak and what all y'all do there.
So the mission of SafePak is really to as a nonprofit, we maintain the Murphy Performance Hall and City Hall and the Stevens Performing Arts Center, which has the Brooks and Bates Theater and has two resident companies, Ballet San Angelo and the B Theater. That's really the mission. Yeah. The vision for us is to enrich the lives of people in San Angelo by bringing in the performing arts that many people would like to see in our wonderful city to keep young professionals here. I think that's one of the key things when you think about quality of life. It is arts and culture in addition to other services that a city has. And I think we provide that, we bridge that gap.
Yeah, y'all are nailing it.
We hope so. 2021's been kind of rough, ups and downs with what's been going on, but we're looking forward to 2022, 23. We're already planning for next season.
I was about to say, y'all are already in just the thick of it.
Yes, as they say on TikTok, into the thick of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, there you go. Look at him, all hip and cool.
Yeah, we're busting. No, we're not busting. We've got the drip today.
Oh,
for all the younger people out there.
There we go. See, we're hip and cool. Yeah,
we try to be.
Sure. Yeah. So let's talk about some of these cool shows that are coming up.
Yes. So we've got. So for the Stock Show fans out there, Stock Show happens in February, and Jason Petty would be the best way to kick off the Stock Show. If anybody's hanging around until the 26th, then you can end it with Rob Schneider, because you can do it. Right? And then
classic line.
And right after that, you've got Simon Garfunkel's Story, which is a Broadway show, actually. That's coming through. And that's going to be a really spectacular event because it will follow their storyline and have video clips. It will be an immersive experience. Then we have April is a busy month, so for all the rodeo fans, if you're planning your evenings around the rodeo and trying to find some shows, we've got South Pacific, we've got Yesterday and Today, which is a Beatles experience, and we have Rodney Carrington coming in April. So that's going to be a busy time for SafePak. There's other performing arts events too in April, like Angelo Civic Theater has Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and B Theater has Mamma Mia. So there is a lot to do in San Angelo in the coming months. Yeah,
I was about to say, and people better go ahead and get their tickets now, right?
Yes. So all of our tickets that for the shows that we're bringing in are currently on our website, like I mentioned before. So you can go in. You can also call the box office. And if you want to volunteer, we're already trying to sign up volunteers for upcoming shows. And being a volunteer at SafePak is the best deal in town. It is the best deal. You get to watch a show for free.
Exactly. And these are, again, Broadway shows coming in, and even the local shows. We have such talented folks here.
We do. Like San Angelo Broadway Academy will have High School Musical in May, and then over the summer they'll have they have High School Musical this summer and Hairspray in May, and Finding Nemo in July. So that's going to be fun. And and Angelo Civic Theater, if you go out to see them, they've got Spamalot in June and Clue coming up this month.
That is so cool. Yeah, and so many of these are fabulous family outings.
They are. And, the performing arts really relies on our patrons and our guests and our supporters, because all of us are nonprofits, and we like to see folks come in and experience the arts in person, live on stage. I think there's nothing better than live performing arts.
Exactly. And so, of course, tons of live stuff coming up. And you did mention, we're kind of in the midst of a pandemic, but y'all take the precautions.
We do. So we always have masks on hand. We have hand sanitizer. We disinfect between shows. Yeah. And, my staff is vaccinated. And when touring shows come in, we have to request that the freelance personnel and volunteers backstage either have a valid COVID test or a vaccination card, because that traveling show is going to see so many other venues during the course of their tour, and it's really important for them. I know that some shows in other cities in Texas that have had to cancel because of COVID among the actors and the cast. And that's unfortunate. That
is, but y'all take all the safety precautions.
We do, and I think so far it's all been working really well.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, okay, so we touched on it a little bit, but you said you rely on the patrons and the volunteers and the VIP customers. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So every year, like every nonprofit, we have membership drives. Right now, we're discounting the membership, so you can still become a member if you want to. And as a member, you can get some free merchandise, discounts on tickets, early notification of shows coming up, and most importantly, it helps us fund the year so that we can lower the cost for other events like school events. We have the all Region 6 UIL Orchestra coming in a week now on the 21st and 22nd, and that'll be in the Murphy Performance Hall in the Brooks and Bates. So that allows us to try to lower the cost of education, because schools don't always have the budgets to bring the kids in. But it's a really important experience for them. And then, when you see those kids on stage, they're excited to play in that type of venue, it's just magical.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes it leaves such a mark on them.
Mm-hmm. And then my hope is, the performing arts is kind of like an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right? It's like everything is connected. The kids who go through, take music lessons and go to band, orchestra, choir programs, then go to high school and college, and then join the symphony or come into other arts organizations, and then it just helps perpetuate the arts. And there's nothing quite like that. And when it's really cool to see all those programs growing in the middle school and high school levels.
Yeah, exactly. And again, I mean, we've got just so many talented folks here.
we do. Yeah, and recently Howard Taylor at SAMFA wrote an article about Joshua Diaz singing in Washington, D.C. for a performance. And he's a local homegrown opera singer. Amazing talent.
Yeah, for sure. So if people want to get plugged in, I mean, there's lots of ways to do that.
Yes, you can, of course, go to each organization's website. Come to us for tickets to shows in the Murphy and the Brooks and Bates. Go to the Symphony for tickets to their upcoming concerts. Or go to visit downtown San Angelo and discover San Angelo websites, because they keep track of all the different events going on in San Angelo. Yeah,
because there's a lot.
I never want to hear somebody say there's nothing to do in San Angelo, because there is a lot to do here.
Exactly. Yeah, just check out those websites for sure, like you said. That is awesome. Well, okay, so let's go over everything just one more time, because like you said, there's a lot coming up. So what can we expect just within the next couple weeks?
In the next couple weeks, we've got Freedom Rider. Actually, this Sunday, the show's filling up pretty quick. It's Gregory Popovich's Pet Comedy Theater, right? We've talked about him a couple of times now. And that show is just going to be a fun family event. Then on Tuesday, we have Freedom Riders, the evening performance. And then we have the Symphony's concert on the 28th.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting. If you love jazz, come out to that one. And that'll be followed by Jason Petty on the 4th. Kick off your stock show evenings with some great country music. And then Rob Schneider. But in between there, we have our annual fundraising gala.
Yes.
The Thistle Affair.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about the Thistle Affair.
Yeah, so it's only 3 years old.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, we're very young as an organization. But it promises to be a really fun, entertaining event. So we have tickets on sale, and you can buy or sponsor tables to attend the event. And all I will say is that will be a magical evening of visual and performing arts.
Oh, okay. You can't give us any more
with great food. With great food, of course.
So dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show, basically.
Yeah.
And the theme is finding your light, because in the theater community and performing arts in general, it's all about finding your place on stage.
Yeah.
And the theme this year is find your place in the performing arts, whether you're a volunteer, a sponsor, a member, or an actor and a backstage crew. Find your place, because we have a place for everyone.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a great message. Great theme.
And we're here to listen to what you would like to, what shows you would like to bring in.
Yeah.
Or just connect with us. One cool thing that we're working on is making the Brooks and Bates Theater available for rentals if you want to have movie parties or special events.
That is cool.
You can bring 300 of your favorite friends and watch a movie.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's space for a lot of folks.
It is space for a lot of folks, or a few folks.
Yeah.
We were really excited to have Rocky Horror Picture Show last October. We worked with ACT. They didn't want to do it this year, so we picked it up, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So we're looking to expand those offerings, because I think we need to support the film community, especially as we look towards hosting the Revolution Film Festival again this year.
Yeah, because that was a big success.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. If you came out to watch those films, I really enjoyed them. But we want to get more folks coming out for those events.
So if folks have an idea, if they want to tell you something, they can. Y'all are open to that.
We are always open to that. In fact, some people contacted me via email or gave me a phone call, and we actually explored those show options.
Oh.
We did. Like it was like I think a couple country artists, because we want to make sure that we're meeting everyone's needs as much as possible.
Yeah.
And the great thing about San Angelo is, I follow a lot of different Facebook pages, and like every weekend there's always some live music. I think one of these days will rival Austin in terms of having live music in our city.
That is awesome. That's a great prediction. Okay, you gotta
heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here from Yuki himself. That is awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for coming and telling us about it. Is there any final thought or message you want to share?
No, just when I spoke to leadership San Angelo yesterday, the main message I wanted to convey to them, as every organization spoke, is that if you want to develop leadership skills, creative thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, the theater is really one of those great places to be. If you want to work on teamwork, if you want to learn how to connect with other people, if you look at the history of theater, it's been around since civilization.
Yeah. A while.
We still study the Greek comedies and tragedies because we're tied together in this thread of humanity. Everyone experiences loss, gain, sadness, happiness, and that's all conveyed through a theater. And perfect example is on the 28th, B Theater has their show Things I Know to Be True opening, and that is going to be a gritty drama, right? Ooh. So if you want to learn how to deal with some adult issues, because it's a story about a family overcoming some challenges.
Oh, okay.
That's the one to see. And I don't think San Angelo's really had that type of play recently. So it's, we span the whole spectrum of performing arts in San Angelo. We've got, Broadway, music theater, jukebox musicals, dance numbers, you name it, we've got it.
They do.
And we're growing. We're looking for ways to continually evolve and stay relevant.
Yeah. Well, I think y'all are doing a great job. You're nailing it. But if y'all have an idea, go to their website. You can see it on your screen. Give them a call. Let them know. And buy those tickets.
Yes, buy those tickets, or find different ways to support us.
Yeah.
Sign up as a volunteer. Make a donation. In fact, somebody is donating a baby grand Steinway piano to us. We're excited about that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it was a family in San Angelo, but they've moved out. The family used to run King Music here, and so the piano is returning home.
Wow, that is amazing! So many amazing stories, folks. Again, give them a call and share yours with them. So
yeah,
awesome.
In fact, I shared on one of the San Angelo history Facebooks about, hey, we would like to see some photos from the past about what happened in the city auditorium.
Yeah.
Or if anyone has photos of the old Coca-Cola factory, because I think connecting with the past is really important, because it helps define where you want to go. It's like Forrest Gump says, those shoes look comfortable. They tell you where you've been and where you're going.
Exactly. He's full of great metaphors and themes, folks.
Yes.
I love it. Well, thanks again so much for coming on and talking to us about it. Like we said, go to their website. They've got all the information on there. That's all the time we have for now, but we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody.